LeBron.
LeBron looks awesome.
He looks awesome, man.
Did you see Chael Sonnen's been ranting and screaming? He's on steroids. Everyone knows he's on steroids.
Guy's 39. He's averaging 35 minutes a fucking game. He's top 5.
Yeah.
Of youth. At an age when most people are worrying about knee pain and back stiffness, he's out here posterizing NBA defenders and sprinting back on defense like it's 2013. That alone raises a fascinating question. Not an accusation, but a discussion. Is this purely elite genetics, unmatched discipline, and modern recovery science? Or are we witnessing something entirely unprecedented in professional sports? Because historically, this doesn't happen. The average NBA career ends around age 33. By 35, most former stars look noticeably slower. Legends like Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, and Charles Barkley aged like normal human beings. Their skill remained, but the athleticism declined. LeBron, meanwhile, is playing 35 minutes per game and leading fast breaks at an age when most retired players are hosting podcasts or playing celebrity golf. We've all seen the highlights before. LeBron attacking the rim, finishing with authority, shaking the backboard. But what makes this different now is the context. Over 2 decades of NBA mileage, deep playoff runs, Olympic appearances, and one of the highest minute totals in league history. And yet, the drop-off still hasn't arrived. LeBron and his team have been transparent about one thing. He reportedly invests over $1.5 million per year into body maintenance. That includes nutrition, recovery technology, physical therapy, sleep.
They said, well, don't you know that what you took is a performance enhancer? I said, guys, let me be very clear. I would never take anything if I didn't have a reasonable expectation that it would enhance my performance. I'm not looking to go down. I'm only taking things that enhance.
Right.
Performance enhancer, those are positive words. Mark McGuire, and he credited something. He said, and he credited something, said he got it at GNC. And I was in my car, I was 17. I was in my car, I was down to GNC so goddamn fast. They were all sold out. You couldn't find it. It was off the shelves, but it was a lie. It turned out to be growth hormone. He should have just told us.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Lance Armstrong. It's like, Lance, just tell us. John Cena and The Rock, or the Liver King, who we saw a week ago. It's like, guys, stop lying.
Became especially noticeable. He was bigger, stronger, and somehow faster. Typically, when players add size, they lose quickness. LeBron didn't. He became a freight train with guard agility. Today, his vertical leap may be slightly reduced, but his power and endurance remain elite. From a biological standpoint, most athletes experience declining testosterone levels, slower recovery, and muscle loss as they age. LeBron appears to have delayed or at least minimized those effects better than anyone we've ever seen. Whenever he suffers minor injuries that would sideline most players for weeks, he often returns quickly and at full strength. The official explanations involve advanced treatment, rehabilitation specialists, and cutting-edge medical care, methods that are increasingly common at the highest levels of sports. The NBA, like all major leagues, conducts drug testing, and LeBron has never failed a test. That fact matters. It deserves to be stated clearly. At the same time, modern sports science is evolving faster than ever before. Recovery technology, legal medical therapies, and performance optimization methods today are vastly different from what players had access to even 15 years ago. So maybe this isn't about shortcuts. Maybe it's about being the first athlete to fully combine genetics, wealth, discipline, and science at this scale. Still, the comparison to past legends is unavoidable. Michael Jordan at 40 was still effective, but he had clearly adapted his game. Less elevation, more finesse, more experience than explosiveness. LeBron at 41 is still attempting and completing highlight dunks. That's what makes this era so fascinating. Is LeBron James redefining the limits of human athletic longevity? Or is he the exception that proves how brutal Father Time normally is? Either way, one thing is undeniable. We have never seen this before. And when LeBron finally retires, the answers may become clearer.
EPO matters. It's the reason LeBron takes it. We have the same drug guy, if you will. I know exactly what he's doing.
The sports world is buzzing after UFC fighter
Chael Sonnen confidently claimed that he shares the same PED supplier as LeBron James. Did you catch that bombshell? The fighter directly alleged LeBron uses EPO, yet faces zero pushback from any interviewer or media source. Meanwhile, when former NBA player Jeff Teague made similar HGA accusations on his podcast, he quickly backtracked them, claiming it was a joke after facing pressure. The question everyone is asking: if UFC fighter Chael Sonnen claims are false, why hasn't LeBron pursued defamation lawsuits against him? The silence is deafening. These allegations continue circulating with no legal response, leaving fans wondering what's really happening behind closed.
Yet LeBron has adapted seamlessly to this evolution. He's not surviving the modern NBA, he's thriving in it. One overlooked aspect of his longevity is basketball IQ. LeBron may not rely on raw athleticism as heavily as he once did, but his understanding of angles, timing, and positioning is arguably at its peak. He knows when to explode and when to conserve energy. He reads defenses before they fully form. That mental advantage allows him to remain efficient even as the physical demands rise. Still, intelligence alone doesn't explain the durability. LeBron's workload across his career is staggering. Regular season games, deep playoff runs, finals appearances, international competitions, it all adds up. Many players with far less mileage break down much earlier. Chronic knee issues, Achilles injuries, and back problems are common outcomes of such stress. LeBron has largely avoided catastrophic injuries, which is statistically extraordinary. This is where modern sports medicine enters the conversation. Over the last 2 decades, recovery has become as important as training itself. Load management, sleep science, cryotherapy, soft tissue therapy, nutrition timing, these are no longer fringe ideas, they are core pillars of elite performance. LeBron didn't just adopt these methods early, he helped normalize them. Younger players now enter the league already thinking about recovery as a career-long investment. In many ways, LeBron didn't just extend his own prime, he changed how future athletes approach longevity. There's also a cultural factor at play. LeBron came into the league under unprecedented scrutiny. From age 18, he was labeled the chosen one. Every weakness was magnified, every failure was dissected. That kind of pressure can crush most athletes. For LeBron, it seemed to sharpen him. That pressure likely fueled his obsession with preparation. When expectations are that high, average effort is not an option. Every edge matters, every detail counts. Over time, that mindset compounds. Critics often argue that greatness should look familiar, that we should be able to compare LeBron neatly to past legends. But what if that's the wrong lens? What if LeBron isn't meant to fit historical patterns, but to break them? Sports history is full of outliers, athletes who redefine what's possible simply because they exist at the intersection of timing, talent, and technology. Wilt Chamberlain was one. Serena Williams is another. LeBron may be the NBA's most extreme example of this phenomenon. And yet, skepticism naturally follows dominance. Whenever someone sustains excellence for too long, questions arise. That's not unique to LeBron. It happens in every sport. Fans struggle to reconcile what they're seeing with what they believe should be possible. When reality exceeds expectation, doubt fills the gap. But doubt doesn't equal proof. The truth is, elite performance exists on a spectrum. On one end, you have average professionals. On the other, generational anomalies. LeBron has always lived at the far extreme of that spectrum. His size, coordination, durability, and vision were never normal to begin with. Longevity, in that context, may simply be the final expression of an already rare athletic blueprint. Another factor often ignored is motivation. Most athletes lose hunger once they've achieved everything. Championships, MVPs, wealth, fame, these things can dull competitive fire. LeBron, however, appears driven by legacy more than accolades. Records, milestones, and historical standing continue to matter deeply to him. That internal drive can influence physical outcomes more than we realize. Athletes who maintain purpose train differently, recover differently, and push through discomfort others avoid. The body often follows the mind. As LeBron continues adding seasons to his resume, the league itself is forced to adjust. Younger stars measure themselves against him. Analysts debate longevity as much as peak performance. Teams rethink how they manage veteran players. In many ways, LeBron's career has become less about individual games and more about redefining the timeline of greatness. The real answer to the longevity question may not be a single explanation. It's likely a combination of factors: elite genetics, obsessive preparation, advanced recovery science, basketball intelligence, and unmatched motivation, all aligning perfectly over time. That doesn't make it common, it makes it historic. When LeBron finally steps away from the game, the NBA won't just lose a superstar, it will lose a living case study. Future athletes may chase his blueprint, but replicating it will be nearly impossible. Because even with the same resources, the same science, and the same training, one ingredient cannot be manufactured: LeBron James himself. Until that final chapter is written, every dunk at 41, every chase down block, every dominant performance will continue to feel surreal. And maybe that's the point. Some careers aren't meant to be fully explained. They're meant to be witnessed.